Hello, everyone. I have not reacted to the last couple videos that Alexandra has put out, mostly because I just didn't feel like reacting to those. But I am back and ready to take a look at her newest video. This is called "This Skims Product Changed My Life. Am I a Curvy Baddie Now?" The answer, of course, is no, not a shot in hell. Um, I think this is a vlog, even though the title and the thumbnail is just about this Skims like butt pad, but I do think it's a vlog. She posted a reel on her Instagram already showing off this little thing that she's wearing underneath this black dress, and it was 100% one of the most embarrassing things I've ever watched someone post. The secondhand embarrassment is so real, and it was super fucking cringy. So I'm excited to watch a whole fucking vlog dedicated to it. So let's just see what she has going on.
Who is this curvy goddess? Because I know it's not me, bitch. This is amazing. Hey, good morning. I am literally still in my pajamas. I have not even washed my face yet. All I've done is brush my teeth. So that's something. So my mom and I are going to take Mr. Anderson to the pool today for the first time this summer. He loves pools, so it's going to be a blast. We have a pool that we go to. You can like do a day pass, and they have a kiddie pool there. It's just kind of like a little splash pad. So we're going to just like sit with him in that and just, sit with him in the shallow end, let him splash because he loves the water. Just like his mama, he's a water bug, which makes me so happy that like we are entering summer. We're going to go to the beach and the pool all summer, and
2 water bugs, and you couldn't use the pool your entire time in Florida. And the other day it was simply too hot to go in a pool.
set up his little kiddie pool, and we're just gonna have lots of fun splish splashing around. So yeah, I'm still in my pajamas. We are gonna get up and out because this pool, it's
She always says, hold on, let me play this.
Looks like we've told people.
She always says she's a water bug, but whenever they're at the pool, I mean, I know like there's only so much you can vlog in a pool, but usually it's just her mom and herself sitting around the pool, not necessarily in the pool. And I do feel that there's a difference.
we open at 9:30, and I'm telling you, we've gotten there before like 10 and been turned away. So I don't know if it's gonna be like that yet, since it's like still pretty early in the season. Today's June 12th, but like it wouldn't surprise me. I remember last year I noticed all the moms got there so early with the kids, and now I totally get it, like because kids are up and out. I totally understand.
Girl, shut the fuck up.
Dan, you want to get up and out in the morning so you can get home in time for the afternoon nap. It just,
Oh my God. No, Alex. I think you are one of the only people that's like that fucking concerned about it.
it all tracks pretty perfectly. So I'm going to pick up my mom on the way, and we're going to get there right at opening. So fingers crossed we can get in. Our backup plan, of course, if we can't, we'll go to the beach instead. Always got to have a good backup plan. So I'm gonna prep some chicken to pop in the fridge to make dinner easier tonight, because I know we'll all be tired tonight, and I want an easy healthy dinner. So I'm gonna cut up some chicken and then do the sugar-free G. Hughes teriyaki marinade. This is so good. It doesn't have artificial preservatives or high fructose corn syrup, but I love these sugar-free. Literally a tablespoon is 5 calories. It's super low point. The ingredients are actually very simple as well. Water, soy sauce, pineapple juice concentrate, garlic, vinegar, sesame oil, lime. It's like very simple ingredients, so I like that too. But yeah, WW staples are G. Hughes sauces. So I'm just gonna cut up some chicken and cube it and let it marinate all day so it'll be delish, and then serve it with some broccoli and rice and make some little teriyaki bowls for dinner. So one of my biggest tips as a new mom, and for everyone, if you just have a busy day or life, get your dinner prepped in the morning so it's just easy to throw together or even heat up at night. Just
How fucking groundbreaking, Alex. As if your average people don't do that on the regular, no matter what. Like, yeah, most people start prepping dinner, they might prep it for the week even, not just the morning of. People have jobs to get to. They have actual things to do around their house, work, kids to take care of, beyond just plopping them in their crib to take a nap. She's just a fucking idiot. Every time she speaks, I'm like, she just really shows her own ass.
by the end of the day, I'm just deflated. So I know, especially after we're gonna be in the sun for a few hours. So yeah, I am gonna do this, and then I also need to pack up our bag with everything that we need for the day: some snacks, hats, sunscreen, bottles, all that.
Of course, she has to bring snacks. You're going out in the morning to be home for the afternoon nap. We all know you want to put Anderson down for a nap by like 11. So do you really need snacks?
Jazz. So let's prep our chicken. Also, we have one board designated for cutting raw meat, FYI, because I get some comments about that.
Why is it so fucking small?
So that's how we do it.
One eternity later.
Well, you guys, we're at the beach. Fun fact, the pool's not open for the season yet. So
These two fucking morons. Of course, they wouldn't even check when it opens. And imagine giving up your home, your beautiful, cute home in the state that you want to live in with a gorgeous in-ground pool that you love so much to go live in some shitty, cardboard McMansion in Rhode Island. And now you have to go to a public pool if you can get in and if it's open.
we came to a nearby beach. And it's actually so cute. It's like this cute little town beach. All right, you guys, if you're curious what's in the beach bag, we have my sunscreen. We have Anderson's sunscreen. I don't like this, by the way. I need to buy a different one. It leaves such a white cast. Let me know your favorite. Protein chips. I just had a Chomps. Wipes. Diaper. I have more diapers in the car. And I have my diaper bag in the car too. So I have like regular diapers and all my normal stuff. So I'll change them after. And then face sunscreen, hat for me, hat for Anderson, blanket, and water. And I have bottles insulated in the car too. Yeah! It's actually not that cold. No, it's really not. Yeah. What do you think? Here, put your toes in.
6.5 hours later.
Hello. Oh my gosh. The last clip I took was at the beach. And since then, it's been several hours. It's 7 o'clock. Anderson just went down to bed. Yara is doing lawn mowing.
7 o'clock in bed. I think that's actually late for him from what she's shown.
And I just cleaned the kitchen and we're chilling. I did go ahead and make that dinner. I've showed that dinner many times. It's this.
She hasn't shown this many times. She posted this on her Instagram, I think this exact picture, and says it's like a staple. I literally think this is the first time I've ever seen her mention eating chicken and broccoli and rice, because she's actually explicitly said that she doesn't want to be one of those people that only can eat chicken and vegetables and rice on her weight loss journey. That's why she's normally busy spending her time making what she thinks are healthy pizzas and healthy breakfast bowls and so on and so forth.
Literally just marinating that chicken, and then you serve it on top of some rice with steamed broccoli. It's so simple, so delicious. If you want to like elevate it, you can add like fresh garlic, ginger, but like the sauce is so good, it really doesn't even need it. I am cracking a 7-Up Zero Sugar Tropical. I love this. This just tastes like an elevated Fresca. Not even elevated, but
is elevated her new word now? Everything is going to be elevated. Alex, like, you do not have the class that you think you have. She thinks she's so classy and everything's just elevated. She's so dainty and cool with her fucking 7-Up can and her, elevated sauces. It's like, shut up.
but just like a stronger Fresca. So good. Diet soda helps me a lot with my weight loss journey. But anyway, we were only at the beach for about an hour because we had gone to the pool, and we were so stupid, like, to not call for.
Yeah, you are stupid, but Jesus. The arms, the hump is humping from the front. You know that Doja Cat song? Is it Doja Cat? Where it's like, if you can see it from the front, imagine what it looks like from the back. You know that one? The same could be said for the hump.
First and ask if they were open for the season. I just like, you kind of assume that like pools open after Memorial Day. So we totally messed up by not calling and checking first. But yeah, our plan was to go to the beach afterward anyway, but we ended up trying a new beach in Barrington, and it was super duper cute. And there were a ton of little babies that were Anderson's age there, and he was just like so fascinated by them. It was so cute. He was very fascinated by the little waves. And yeah, it worked out well. We didn't have our beach chairs, but I had my car blanket. And of course we had a towel and our hats.
So she knew that the beach would be their backup plan regardless, and they didn't pack their beach chairs. What's that about? Just being lazy, probably?
And things like that, so that helped. But yeah, it was a fun morning. We got home honestly around lunchtime just because we were not out that long. And the rest of the day has been like relatively chill. Anderson and I played a lot. I showered, he took a bath, and we had dinner, and I showered earlier, and I had my hair up in a bun. We did end up taking a walk earlier, and it was super hot today, but we took our walk around 4, and it was pretty good. Like in the shade, it wasn't that bad.
Her eyes are shifting like crazy to the side. You know, what is she lying about? Everything? Probably.
Like the breeze and the shade was pretty good. So yeah, it's been a good rest of our day. Overall, just a nice chill day. I just got in my Amazon package of the day, and I have like a bunch of kids books in my cart for Anderson. I wish I had saved it. There was like a reel or a TikTok a long time ago posted by a teacher who had like all of these different book recommendations for young boys to raise emotionally intelligent young boys. So I added all of them to my cart, and I just keep buying them. So the one I got this time was The Magic of Me and My Magical Feelings, and it goes through all the different like feelings. It looks so cute. I love it.
Remember when Alex took us all with her to Barnes and Noble because she wanted to get a baby cookbook and she just had to look at the cookbooks in the store? Why not then go to Barnes and Noble, bring Anderson because he just loves to look around so much, you know, her weird obsession with telling us how much he loves to look at things. I don't know what's going on with that. Take him and look at the books yourself in Barnes and Noble. And with him, you know, Barnes and Noble, if you find one that hasn't been like totally redone, it does have some pretty cute children's areas. I mean, he's still really young, but yeah, it would be full of color and things for him to look at. Why not do that? Instead, she's living her life online and is more concerned with what some teacher on TikTok is telling her to buy. I'm all for recommendations. I get it. If you're looking for a specific type of book and everything, of course, like, you know, go buy some recommendations you see and take those into consideration. But she acts as if, you know, she didn't save the video or whatever, and now all hope is lost. How will she ever find a book that will be good for her child?
So Anderson's starting to get more into like reading. I mean, I've always kind of read books.
But okay.
With them, but now he's starting to like really kind of just like actually look. So very cute. And then we got that square neck tank that I showed in my Amazon haul. I picked it up in baby blue, the perfect square neck tank top. It's like a curved rounded square neck. It's so good. I'll link these items. And then
a rounded square neck. All right.
This is the most important though, because you know what? I've always been like a big hand washer, hand sanitizer girly, but like it's been even more intense since the pandemic. And then when I was pregnant, having a baby, I feel like I'm just constantly washing and sanitizing my hands, and my hands are so crap.
I wouldn't say that we really observe that a lot. Honestly, most people I watch online, I don't really see them highlighting very often how much they wash their hands regardless. So I'm sure she washes her hands sometimes, but if anything, I would argue we've actually seen her demonstrate a lot of times with some questionable hygiene. Not just around hands, but just in general, you know, going and getting her nails and pedicure done after the gym and spending hours on end in her sweaty gym clothes and such for the day. Not washing her hair, leaving like grease stains on, is it this headboard, was it? Maybe she got a new one. I remember a while back, she showed like her headboard, there was like one big greasy stain. Cooking and touching food and everything without washing her hands before, wiping her nose constantly with her hands.
Cracked and dry. So I had these super long ago, like years and years ago. I don't know if I've ever shown them on here, but these are absolutely life-changing. I don't know why it makes such a difference, but these are gloves and booties that have gel on the inside. Nourishes skin with jojoba oil, olive oil, vitamin E, dry cracked hands and feet. So I got the pack that came with gloves and socks because I always use a little help with both of those. Okay, so they're like fuzzy on the outside, and then the inside is this like gel. And if you put some lotion on, I kid you not, if you put some lotion on, and then these, don't stand up though. If you do lotion with these, you stand up, you will slip and slide. You want to put these on right.
These have been around for forever. Everyone's seen these. These are not novel. I hate these. These are like disgusting to me. The feeling of having lotion trapped on my hands or feet, feeling just damp in there with the gel and everything is disgusting. Like, if anything, just lotion up your feet and put on some socks. I don't know, your hands, like, do you really want to sit with those on or sleep with those on? Just put lotion on. It's not that hard.
On Instagram, asked if I could review this. So I hear you. I bought it right away. This is the e.l.f. Skin Tint Light Coverage Dewy Finish, and it was $18. You guys asked, like, is it worth $18? And it has mineral SPF 50, and it's water resistant for 80 minutes. So I'll try this out at some point in the vlogs, because you want to know what? It's pretty pricey. Pretty pricey for e.l.f. All right, I'm going to sit back and chill for a little bit. Working here.
Again, I will remind everybody that this is our hard-working mother who cannot afford to take a moment for herself. She has to be, this is mindful right here. She has mindfully had to set aside this time.
Is definitely a good lotion, but it's not one of those ones that like really absorbs, in my opinion. Like, it stays a little bit greasy unless you're gonna put on these gloves. The gloves make the ointment or the cream or the lotion really absorb. And I know I'm not the only one too, like with summer and like wearing flip-flops a lot, I always get like a lot of cracking on my feet just because you are more barefoot more often. Okay, I kid you not, guys, this will work. Oh, miracles. Just put them on while you're watching TV. Oh, you wanna know what? You can't use your phone. That's good. You know what? Forces you to have a little detox, because I think we all could use.
As she puts on her TV, so she, okay. She's putting down one little screen for a bigger screen. Don't be an idiot.
A detox.
Tomorrow.
Brought to you by Rogue.
We all could for sure, but you especially. It's just so rich coming from Alex, who's chronically online.
It's the next day. It's much later the next day. Oh, hi, Pete. I'm about to get ready because we're going to go out for our anniversary. Today is mine and yours 5-year wedding anniversary. Whoa, whoa. Where'd the time go? Our first date was 6 years ago today. We got married alone in the park during COVID 5 years ago today. And then our backyard wedding was 4 years ago today. So 6/13 is a very special day for us, which is why I've got it tattooed right here. But my mom is watching Anderson, so Yara and I can go out and have a nice little dinner. We've had just so much going on lately, and like Mother's Day and then Father's Day is in a couple days. So we were like, let's just like skip presents and just like enjoy each other's presents. Let's just go out to dinner, have some mom and dad time, and that's enough. That's enough. Because yeah, Mother's Day was great, and I have some stuff planned for Father's Day, so dinner is great. So I thought we could kind of just hang out and get ready together. I'm having a very like anxious day. Like, I don't know, like just like a weird mental health day. So I don't know. I think it would be like cathartic to just chat and do makeup together. So if you want.
Interesting. I wonder if her anniversary is bringing up thoughts of, does my husband actually love and care for me? Will this marriage survive to see another anniversary? I don't know. That's just all an alleged idea, a hypothetical from my own thoughts and opinions.
Want to just sit and chat, have this on in the background while you're doing chores, or we can get ready together, please stick around and we can just chat. But I did get in. Okay, wait, first of all, I know I just said I'm feeling a little bit anxious, but I got the new flavor of Alani. I'm so excited. But honestly, we're about to go out, and we're usually in bed. Like, honestly, sometimes we just get in bed right after Anderson goes down, and we just like watch TV for a few hours and go to bed. So this will.
We know. Why is she saying that? Like, honestly, sometimes we do that, like as if it's some big secret or something that they do. They indulge in that so often, or so often. Is that a word? Infrequently. We know you do that all the time. We just watched you sit in bed last night and talk to us and watch TV while Anderson was in bed. Like,
Well, keep me alive, and I'm dying to try the new flavor. I popped it in the fridge. I grabbed it this morning. They had it at my local Walmart, so cotton candy. I'm so excited.
I do want to try this. I'm not big on like Alani News, but I do love energy drinks and coffee. I drink so much caffeine, and cotton candy sounds really yummy. I really like a very sweet energy drink personally.
Some people say it's really sweet, but like I like, for the most part, I think I like really sweet. I like the sherbet
Oh no. Alex and I have more in common than I thought.
swirl one, so I'm excited to try this. Let's give it a sniff test. It's not super strong. The packaging is so cute. Okay, I'm excited. All right, cheers, you guys. Let's do a taste test.
The pinky up, girl. You ain't that delicate.
Ooh, yes. Oh, girl, that is so fire. That is so freaking good. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan for sure. It's not like too sweet. Honestly, sometimes cotton candy stuff is like a little bit, I don't even know if too sweet is the right word, but it's just like really intense. That's like just the perfect amount of like razzle dazzle sweet. I like that a lot. So I picked up 5. So I'm glad that I bought 5 because I was like, well, what if you like it? And it's like hard to find. So you may as well just get 5. And if you don't like them, you can give them to your friend. But I like those a lot. I think my top.
What friend? Alex, what friend? What is the reason? Tell me the friend, please.
My top of all time Alani will forever and always be Witch's Brew. The fact that it is seasonal and I get to look forward to it every fall, but like it's just the best flavor. It's like a little bit tart, a little bit sweet. It's the caramel apple. It's amazing. I really like the sherbet swirl.
Witch's Brew is really good. I didn't find a single one last year, which was weird.
Okay, so I did get in some PR from ColourPop. So let's see if there's anything we can use tonight. Gloss it, stain it, pop it. So this looks fun. It's swipe on. More swipes equal more colors. So you can layer and
skip ahead of it.
Hold my phone, and I know that's like it feels more hard to text. I don't know. Guys, look at this little pop socket. And someone said this reminds me of learning to be fearless makeup videos. Just like people aren't as interested, but like I love doing a little makeup segment here and there because it just like takes me back to my cosmetology roots. So this one's Mantra. This one's a little bit dramatic, cute, and then this one is called Juice Box.
How many of you guys have been watching her since like back in the day, like really the makeup videos? I know that's when I started watching her, was at least 10 years ago. She lived in her mom's attic, you know, because I was really into makeup videos at the time. And I found her and I just liked her videos. So she was one of, you know, in my rotation that I watched all the time. And but obviously my watching and my thoughts of her have definitely evolved over the years as her content has evolved and she's become, you know, just basically the lol cow that we see today. All right, sorry, I know she's been yapping. I've just had her on mute, but in these segments, she tends to say a lot of nothing.
So I gotta put one in and just see how it looks. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's a heart shape. That is so cute. That is extra. Oh my gosh. Wait, I can't. It's the girly things, just girly things. That makes me way too happy. And then like, because you know, we always kind of have our phones near us. Now you know where your gloss is at all times. Okay, ring, ring, hello, my lip.
It is so unnecessary, but hey, it is cute. It's gimmicky. It's like, whatever. But we know she's never going to actually use it like that.
Gloss is popping, my lip gloss is cool. I know, I'm a nerd. I'm a big nerd. I have like one sip of Alani and I'm like back to life. If you're in a funk, just drink an Alani and do your makeup. The more you know.
Girl, shut up. She thinks she's really quirky and cute, and it just comes across extremely cringe most of the time.
Doesn't take much. But since it's hot and we're only going out for like 2 hours at most, I'm gonna do probably just like my glowy summer makeup that can easily be taken off. Like it doesn't have to be anything crazy. And if I get a little sweaty, it's okay as well. So it's gonna be pretty quick. But I'm gonna do the Hollywood Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilb, because this color matches my slight tan at the moment. This isn't really a foundation, but if you want to use it as one, you can, because it's just going to give you like a glow and even out your skin tone a little. This is in the shade number 3. Okay, so have we all listened to Man-Child from Sabrina Carpenter yet? I really like it. I saw someone post like before it came out, they posted how they thought it was going to sound. And it was like nothing like it, but it was really good. But yeah, it's a bop. It's definitely a summer bop. One thing I will say is though, it's kind of funny. Anderson doesn't like it. And he like loves music in the car. I will say my little boy, he is 100% Dominican because he loves when I play Spanish music, Dominican music. We honestly listen to the bad.
I don't know why that comment is rubbing me the wrong way a little bit. Anybody else? I don't know. That's just kind of weird to say. I feel like that's something, I don't know. It just sounds weird to me.
Bad Bunny album, pretty much every time me and Anderson are in the car, he loves it. The second I put on Nueva Yo, he's just like happy as a clam. And he likes most other music too.
I don't know. I'm struggling to get my thoughts out. Sorry. I don't think that he maybe loves that over any other music. It could be. I mean, it could be like something with the beat. I don't fucking know music, the rhythm, whatever components of music there is that, you know, does elicit like emotional responses in people. Like, what is it? Subconsciously. That is a thing for sure. And so maybe it just sounds happy or whatever, and he does like it. He might also associate it, if he is listening to it a lot, with his parents. He might just associate it with them. I don't know. I know it's not that deep. I just think it's really fucking weird as a white person, to say that your half Dominican child loves Spanish. I don't know. I don't know how to say it, and I feel like maybe I'm not the right person to say anything about it, but let me know if you guys are picking up what I'm putting down.
And then I put on Man-Child, and every 10 seconds in, he's like, no, and he starts to fuss until I change it. So
There's no way that's because of that fucking song. There is no fucking way that it's because of that.
I'm gonna listen to that by myself now. All right, I'm doing a little Tarte Maracuja Juicy
I'll just take things that didn't happen for 500, Alex.
blush.
Wait, that's funny. Wait, Alec, it was Alec, right? Alec Trebek, not Alex.
In the shade, is this Rose? Yeah, so we're gonna go with like a rosy, glowy, bronzy look to kind of go with that lip. I do love the fact that, oh wait, you know what? I gotta turn off, I forgot. I accidentally turned on the soft skin blur. Let me turn it off. I gotta figure out how to.
Accidentally.
No, that was my bad. I turned.
Look at the fucking panic in her because she didn't want to get called out for it because she was going to show it on real skin. Yeah, total accident, Alex. So you just happen to look like that. You have it on all the time then because you're always looking like that, you know? Let's see how you look now.
Turned that on completely by accident the other day when I just had the camera balancing in my hand and I wasn't paying attention.
She is such a bullshitter. Really? You just accidentally turned that on? Because I feel like, is she not looking like that all the time? Like she has it on all the time? Her skin, that's why people noticed it so much in the Disney vlogs. Well, at least I did. I remember I pointed it out that, I think it was the Disney vlogs, that all of a sudden her skin was looking like rough compared to how it normally looks. Like literally the texture, it looked more oily and everything. And right now you can really see the difference when she turned it off. That flawless filter that she put on went from looking, yeah, like a really nice soft glow to really oily, and you can see like all of her texture. And that is real life. That's fine. I'm not knocking it. That's how skin looks. That's how some people with certain skin textures are going to look in certain makeup and whatever. But don't sit here and tell me that you accidentally turned it on. I just can't get over, like, is her ass jealous of the shit that comes out her mouth?
So, real skin is back. All right, so a little Kosas concealer, just to wave it. All right, are we all watching Love Island, or
No.
not? I think, I mean, I was gonna, that was the episode that I just.
I gotta go forward.
Under my eyes, just to set the under eye area so I don't crease like a maniac. I'm gonna throw in some NYX Thick It and Stick It brow gel. I like low-key need to tweeze the strays under my eyebrows, but I'm just not in the mood. That like Charlotte Tilbury is way more glowy than my normal. I might have to put like some sort of powder because like I feel like I don't want to look. There's a difference between the glowy and the sweaty.
Yeah, I think she should put a little on. I just think with her skin type and her texture and stuff, things like that probably aren't the most flattering.
I'm looking sweaty. I'm just gonna take the tiniest bit of translucent powder because like once you do too much powder, then if you sweat, it gets patchy when it comes off, and that's the only reason it's like.
It has not been hot enough. Like, she shouldn't be sweating anyway. I'm trying to think back what day. This was before Father's Day. We've had some cool days up here in New England, relatively cool. So her worries about sweating and her claims that she's going to be sweating is extra bad because it's not hot enough to be sweating like that.
You don't want to do like too much because then you're like committing to the full glam and like it can get messy real quick. You know what I mean? I'm going to take a little bit of the Say Light Bronze Sun Melt and just work like a little bit of that to warm up my skin. Just a little on my forehead, a little bit.
Look at the arm. Oops, sorry. It's fucking crazy. And yet I'm supposed to believe this person has lost 20 pounds. And did you guys see her Instagram reel where she posted herself in the pants that she says were too tight last summer and now are too big? And she literally has these pants that are like, 3 inches too large at least around her waist. And she's seriously trying to sell the fact that her quote 20-pound weight loss alleged has done that. But we don't see any other clothes that she wears that are fitting any differently. She barely looks any different. Nothing. There's something fishy about that.
On my outer cheeks. I'm going to take a little bit of the Milk Jelly Tint and just put like a little bit. I'm feeling blushy per usual. And this will kind of stain a little bit, so if anything does melt off. Why am I just a blushy ass? I'm like dying to put on this lip color right now. The fact that it's hydrating lips.
Again, nothing should be melting off. It's just because she's too big and like, you know, sweats like a hog.
Kind of like a muted pink. I can't even really like describe it. I'm gonna put a little bit dramatic color on top. It's like a slightly pinkier. That's pretty. Where and how it's gonna look with the stain. So I can take you guys along.
That doesn't look good. It looks literally like lipstick on a pig.
Dinner and show you how it comes off. And I think I'm just gonna like do mascara, so it's very glowy, pinky, and then just mascara. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I just threw on mascara. I have a little bit I have to clean up. I'm waiting for it to dry so I can scrape it off.
No, I'm not a fan of this look at all. Not at all.
With my spoolie. But I am gonna just do a little bit of the Bare Minerals and how I'm gonna do my hair. Probably be up way before this. I'm probably just gonna like post it tonight because I have no chill and I'm so excited. So I bought these kind of like on a whim just to see how it would be.
So here we are finally talking about this Skims product in the last last almost 3 minutes of the video. So she has marketed this vlog as being about this Skims product, and she's saved it, of course, all the way for the end, just for a couple minutes so that people have to watch the entire thing through and give her a view until they get to this part. Look at this blobule hanging down. It is so fucking disgusting.
They're the Skims hip enhancing shapewear that has like padded hips. So I've mentioned before, I'm shaped like SpongeBob. I don't really have hip and waist. And I know
she's been really obsessed with saying that lately. She's posted at least a couple reels and things using that exact phrase. I think it's a defense mechanism. One of those things where, you know, you point it out before others can. I do think it's good to be self-aware, and at least she is. And hey, we are shaped how we're shaped. Within reason, there's only so much you can do about it. But it is a little weird that she keeps pointing it out.
That's very much the societal standard of beauty, and your body is perfect the way it is. I think it's all about feeling confident and like feeling good in what you're wearing. So like if shapewear makes you feel confident, like pop off. But like I wasn't sure if I was gonna keep or return it. I just wanted to like try it out because it's
if shapewear or gastric bypass or chopping off your fupa or chin liposuction or skin smoothing filters or body filters or Photoshop make you feel confident, then pop off, queen.
Like so interesting.
Elio is the reason we go to.
What? Who is this curvy goddess? Because I know it's not me, bitch. This is amazing. I have the before and after from my reel. So this is the before right here. I'll put the picture.
This is after having a fucking tummy tuck too. It's looking like, is it growing back, guys? She has had a very unfortunate shape forever, and it has gotten even more unfortunate since she had that procedure done, where really when she wears like anything, it accentuates her groin basically, and it looks funky down there. I'm sorry, it just does. Something's not looking right. But I mean, it's starting, I don't know. I'm just curious if it can grow back from there. I'm sure it can.
So it's got like pillow padding on the sides right here, and it comes right about here. It is a little bit compression-y too, so it's kind of like nice shapewear. But like if you want to wear like a bodycon and you want to just feel like curvy, this.
But the thing about the compression is we got a great glimpse of it right here. It's going to cut into you. And now all of this above it is kind of spilling over the side because it's not a shapewear. I imagine it goes to about here. And so, you know, you would want it, I imagine, all the way up to like under your bust, or even a full body thing that goes up over the bust. Because now it's just squeezing everything from below up and over the shapewear.
This is crazy. And
or up and over the waistband, sorry.
Also, it comes down to like about here, so it's also nice chub rub protection, but y'all, girl.
Okay, if you could just stand straight on, we could see, because the way you keep popping your hips out side to side, I'm not getting a full picture. I think she was standing straight on actually a few moments ago, and you definitely could notice the difference. I'll give her that. Oh my God, the arms. Honestly, I would be more worried about getting whatever the hell these. It looks like two butts on her arms or two titties hanging on her arms. Hold on. I need to get a screenshot of this for the thumbnail. Did it do it? There we go.
Oh, Miss Kim, okay. Again, your body is perfect the way it is. It's just about feeling good. And like, this makes me feel very confident. Like, girl, feels like
She has to go buck wild saying this stuff now because she has flip-flopped so much on what she thinks is appropriate to talk about or to say about people's bodies and her own body. Because one second she wants to go so far in the direction of like, your body's perfect, health, weight doesn't equal health, you don't have to change anything, I look awesome, I don't care if my back fat and my arm butts are out for the world to see. And in the next, she's saying that, you know, it's okay, plastic surgery, weight loss surgery, all of that is all okay. Personally, if anyone cares for my opinion, I think wearing something like this is like whatever. I don't really think it's a big deal. I just think that you need to pick one sort of tone for yourself and stick with it. Because Alex is just all over the place, I think, with what her stance, I should say, on like body positivity and things like that. She has definitely advocated for shapewear though for a very long time. So I will give her that. I remember way back in the day, she's posted things about shapewear. So she has stayed pretty consistent with that. This though, I mean, it is totally changing your body shape a bit with these like pillow pad things. Yeah, it is definitely giving into, as she mentioned, the societal standard of beauty, which I just think is interesting. Again, coming from her and someone that really sort of goes along this line of fuck society, right? I'm fat and I'm amazing the way I am. And also, I would love to see these in real life and not under a black dress, because I imagine that the dress might be concealing some of the funky, you know, shapes and things that this is giving. Like, I just feel like there's no way that this looks really natural or not obvious in real life.
I just got a BBL. When people getting BBLs are warriors, because that recovery looks intense.
They're not warriors. In my opinion, they're idiots, because that is an extremely dangerous surgery, like extremely dangerous. And I don't know. I've not seen too many that really look that good.
Intense. I'm surgeryed out. Tummy tuck, the gastric bypass were the end of it for me. The only thing I think of if
Everybody remember that she said that.
I was ever to get more
And what about her chin lipo?
surgery down the road is if I do end up losing a lot of weight and have loose skin. But cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah, we will cross it when we get to it. We'll see.
Honey, I'm really gassed about these. I'll link them. I don't know if they're still available, but I'm a fan. Okay, here's how it looks after we eat.
Much better. The lip, look at my lips just sit like this, you guys. She is feeling herself. But yeah, the color looks a lot better now that it's like dulled down.
It did stain. I'm impressed.
Hold on.
It did stain. I'm impressed.
So we can sort of catch a quick glimpse of her in this mirror. And I think this is what gives her away a lot, is when we sort of can see basically the width of her when it's at a different angle, or if it's something that she's not controlling, or right now it's on her phone versus I assume earlier she might have been on a camera that has God knows what sort of filter applied to it. This is a very, it's not a great still, you know, it's very quick. It's a little blurry, but in my opinion, if you look at the width of her rib cage and her waist in this clip, it's not really matching up with what we just saw back here. Maybe it is. I don't fucking know. No. I don't know. You guys let me know. As I always say, it's too hard to know with her because we just don't know. And we almost have to assume at this point that there is always a filter on in some regard. And we don't really know what is What is the real picture? Spent the rest of our anniversary off camera. I would have loved to be a fly on the wall. Just curious what they talk about when they're alone and, what we're not seeing. But all right, guys, this was kind of a weird one. I yapped a lot, but I don't know. It was just sort of like a boring vlog. All right, you guys let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.